Yeah, guys. So welcome back to another Genshin and Chill episode. This is episode 3. How's everybody doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Good be
Yo,
staying here.
I still hate the game.
Yeah. So we have a good bit to talk about, especially some drama that's going on in the Genshin community. I know everybody is waiting to talk about this. So
I think we should save it for last though, because it's probably gonna be the longest portion of this.
That's true. That's true. That's true. So, the last time we streamed, we were talking about Kazuo. We had our speculations on him. Um, we asked um, who would be wishing for him and whatnot. So, um, we'll start with Rocky D. Did you summon for him? And if not, what are your impressions on what you've seen so far?
Oh man, you already know I didn't summon for him. I didn't want him. I don't want him. I have a Sucrose, I have a Venti. That being said though, he's pretty good. I was wrong about his well I guess you could say that he's a 5 star. He's expected to do that amount of damage. But
Yeah,
it's not so much that it's like, hey, he beats Zhao in DPS. He doesn't. He really
yeah,
doesn't. But when it comes to like elemental reactions and stuff, I guess you could say that yeah, he's best for that. But again, I already have a Venti with an insane energy recharge that does this basically almost the same thing with his
yeah,
his ults, and also Sucrose, who also shares elemental mastery with the team. So it's not a roll for me. I did roll on the banner, however. I wanted those
mm.
Bennett constellations, my dude. I wanted those Rosaria constellations. I want to bring up my pity for the next couple banners. So of course I'm gonna roll
Yeah,
because it's a good banner.
yeah.
But
It's a good banner.
Kazuha, he's not a character for me. Nah.
Yeah. So, by the way, did you what constellations did you get for the 4 stars?
I think I got. Hang on, I actually have the game open. Every time we have a podcast, I have the game open. So right now I'm at Constellation 2, Bennett,
Yeah,
right?
C2. That's
I'm
good.
at, I think I'm at C3 Razor. Yeah, C3
Mm.
Razor and C2 Rosaria.
So you got like one Bennett or two Bennetts on that
I
banner.
got one Bennett so far. I got one
So
Bennett, one Rosaria,
how many
and
times did you pull?
one. I think I. How many times did I pull? I think I pulled a total of, I guess, 20 times so far.
Only 20 times, and you got all these characters.
Yeah, because I remembered I did a 10 pull first. That's
Yeah.
when I got the Bennett constellation, and then after
Mm.
that, I did a. I've just been doing single pulls. Then I got
Yeah.
Rosaria, and I think like 6 pulls after Rosaria, I got Reza.
Oh, nice, nice. I'm like what on my old account. Uh, I think around 49 into PT, and let's just say my pools haven't been going that great.
That just means you're gonna have a big pull after.
Let's hope so. Because I'm trying to get Kazo on my old account because I got the great disappointment on my main account. I pulled another Chichi.
Oh my god!
So it's like every time I lose the 50-50, I pull a Chichi.
Ah,
Man, it's
Man,
crazy.
you should build Chichi DPS, man. Maybe
Uh,
that's your calling.
Man, don't say that too loud. I Before I went on the stream, I saw somebody with a YouTube video who was even worse luck than me, showing off their C6 Chichi.
ouch!
What?
Oh man, I felt
Oh
that
wow.
physically, man. I felt that
I was
pain.
like, you Crazy. Yo.
But if you have like a C6 Chi-Chi, man, build that Chi-Chi DPS,
I
because
know, right?
what else are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Oh, God.
So Kavista,
Um,
your perspective on the whole on Kazuha so far?
um, on Kazuha himself, I find so far, well, my opinion, I think he's one of the most fun characters to play in the game right
Agreed.
now. And I think a lot of people share that same sentiment with me. He is really fun to play. When I had him in the trial,
Yeah.
that was so. I did that trial so many times, and I usually do trials only once. But I like playing with him so much. I did the trial,
Yeah.
and in doing that, I decided to. I didn't have intentions to summon for him.
Mm.
Well, I wanted to test him out first, and I guess I liked him, so I summoned for him. I
Yeah.
actually went almost all out, but I had to win 50-50. I didn't win 50-50. I got a Mona.
Damn.
Um, so I have C2 Mona.
Mm.
However, I pretty much C6 Razor from C1. So I got like 5 copies of
Nice.
Razor.
That's crazy. Yo.
I C6 Bennett from
You
C3.
C6 Bennett?
No. Let me clarify. I didn't see six. I didn't see six. I didn't see six Bennett. I got enough to see six him, but I stopped at C5, of course.
Bro, I was about to roast you.
Nah. Trust me, I know. And I got two Rosarias. So I think I went to like 77 in PT because like I don't know what's hard PT.
Ooh.
I only know soft PT.
Uh,
Every time I get to like 76, 77, I get a 5-star. So I after I got the Mona, I summoned like twice, like two singles. I think I'm going to continue summoning. Like if I don't get him, I don't get him. I'll just be building PT for another character. But I really want him because I
true.
don't have Venti. I have Sucrose built, but I mean Kazuha is just so much more fun to play than Sucrose. Like on another level in terms of Sucrose is just throwing potions and things and casting. Yeah, Kazuha is on another level in terms of fun to play. He's on a level. He's on like I would say,
I'd agree with that.
yeah.
I'd
So
agree.
I want him. I want him really bad. Um, and I don't have like Venti, so I mean he'll be perfect for me. He'd be fit well with almost all my teams as a good support. Um, so yeah, man, that's it for me there.
Yeah. Well, for me, I already told everybody. And something I should mention, we finally got the chat working. So you
Nice.
can see the chat popping up on the screen as well, which is good. So anyway, um, I have been boasting about Kazuha from since before he came out, and people were hating on me, but now I think they finally see the light. For some people. So but like I don't know, it's something with these animo support characters. They just always seem to avoid me. I've tried twice for Venti, still haven't been able to get him from the first banner to the rerun banner. Still can't get Venti. I think the
Damn.
last time I tried to get Venti, I got Chichi again.
Sorry.
Yeah. And then look, now that I'm trying to get Kazuo after boasting about him so much, I got Chichi
Can't
again.
get
So
him.
it's like I
Oh,
just
that's
I
rough.
just I just can't win with these animal characters. It's just
It's a sign. Maybe
ridiculous,
you
you
should build Chi-Chi.
but
I
actually I
It's a sign.
actually use Chichi a lot because I use Razor. She works so well with Razor in terms of being
Superconduct.
a superconduct
Yeah,
and being a healer at the same time. So
true.
I mean, she has her uses. I'm not just going to abandon her just like that. She was my DPS in like early Genshin. She was like my tank because there's no way anybody could have killed her. So I was just little by little striking the enemies down.
Now, funny enough, I've never
Mm.
gotten Chi Chi as a pity. I've always gotten
Wow,
her on the standard banner.
man, that's crazy.
Wow.
Man. That's
I think
crazy.
my luck with 5 stars has just been it's been okay because the only times that I've lost the 50-50, I
Yeah.
got Diluc and I got Jean, which are like the best 5 stars that you could get
Wow.
for pity.
I know, right? You're so lucky.
Wow.
You're so lucky.
Man,
Every every other
I've
time
been
I've gotten the banner character. So
asking for an off banner, like if I'm going to lose the 50-50, at least give me give me what's that girl name again?
Kitchen,
Kaching, yes. At least give me Kaching, I've been complaining that like I like movements in my characters, like exploration characters like Venti, Kazuha, Kaching,
hmm
all these kind of characters, and I don't have any of them. I don't know, all of them just seem to be avoiding me. So it's just like what to do, man. What to do. Yay,
I
Chavez in the
guess
building.
I guess we could segue into talking about how Genshin has their banner set up because I know we've everyone has played other gacha games before, right?
Yeah.
So like compared to whatever other game you've played, like what do you think about Genshin's pity and banner system?
Okay, I'll go first. For me, in terms of the gacha games I played before, Genshin, although it's like it seems a bit cruel, but it actually the has been the most generous gacha game that I've played, and I like the part. I like, even though PT takes a long time to reach, at least there's a PT system. Some don't have it. Some is like to get there is like almost impossible.
Mhm.
At least you can, you make your calculations and see that there's some kind of hope for you to get the character you want if you actually save. But
True.
it's just a pity that no pun intended. It's just a pity that it can take, like, for a truly F2P player, it can probably take you months upon months of saving to like guarantee yourself a certain character if you're like on 50-50.
That's true.
But yeah, but like apart from that, well, the thing they should fix is the weapon system, because the weapon system, like, you can go and summon on forever and not get what you want.
It's true.
But apart from that, well, I'm saying there's room for improvement, but just based on my experience with other gachas, Genshin has been one of the best.
I think for me, it's been the opposite, purely because the gachas I've played, if you hit like any sort of pity, you get to pick the character you want on the banner. So the banner would have like, let's say up to three premier characters.
Yeah.
So like the first banner when the game first launched that had both
Mm,
rates for Diluc and Jean and stuff, right?
yeah.
Like their rate was increased. So if you hit pity, you would get to pick between Diluc or Jean. Like take your pick.
Yeah.
I think the entire 50-50 system in Genshin is just bad. I don't think you should leave it up to a 50-50 if you're already spending like what 13,000 primos to even get to even get to pity to begin with. And then you have to clench your fist and pray that you win a 50-50 shot of getting the banner character that that they're promoting, that they should be incentivizing players to roll for,
Yeah.
or something else. I don't like that. Like I've played another game where again it's multiple characters on the banner,
Yeah.
but if you roll a certain number or you get a pity, you are guaranteed to get the characters that are on the banner and not the
Mm.
characters that the side characters like pitching and stuff like that. You
So
won't lose a 50-50. You guaranteed to get something that's on the banner itself.
so let me ask you, like you're saying like the banner has like let's give for example like the banner has three characters. If
Hmm.
you hit the PT, you're guaranteed to get either one of these characters or you get to choose which character you get.
So different games, right? One game
Mm.
would be let me see. One game would be you get to choose, and the other game would be you guaranteed one of these three characters on the banner.
Wow. Either
Yeah,
way, I think that's really good. That's really
it's
good.
good. If Genshin could like implement some like, here's what I'm thinking. The way they have the weapon banner set up is how they should set up the character banner. Because in the weapon banner in Genshin, you have a 50-50 chance of getting either weapon, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if
Well,
you hit
I don't think like to me, I'm it's just speculation on my part, but I highly doubt it's 50-50. I think they know which weapon you really want, and to me,
What?
they're make let's give the Staff of Woman and Wolf Gravestone
oh man,
example, right?
Yeah.
People know that Amioyo knew
people
everybody
would be
wanted the
rolling
Staff
for
of
it.
Homer, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So I believe in my heart that the Staff of Homer, the rate that you would get Staff of Homer was not 50 to 50 for the Wolf Gravestone. I believe the Wolf Gravestone had a higher percentage than the Staff of Homer. That's just my speculation, but based on what I've been seeing around the community,
It's true.
I believe that's true.
Why you say that? Because of like the amount of people you see pull Wolf's Gravestone. That's what
Yeah.
your assumption is.
Most people get the Wolf Gravestone.
If you like had to take it as a percentage of people who got Homer over Gravestone, it's probably gonna be highly skewed towards people who pulled Gravestone on the Homer banner, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you say, but then, if they were to do that with the character banner, that means they would have to put multiple characters on the banner,
Which
and not just one.
for me,
Main.
that's perfectly fine. Like that's just my like it's my opinion on it, obviously. But if you put like, let's say you do another Jean Duluc banner, that's fine. These two characters are related. Everybody loves these characters. You could drop both of them on it, and you're 50-50. You are guaranteed either Jean or Duluc.
Right, right.
You could
Um,
put, I guess you could put who Zhongli and Child on the same banner. You guaranteed either one of these characters because these are characters that people want.
I kind of agree with certain aspects of that and disagree with certain aspects.
Hmm.
I like for the standard banner, I agree. Like instead of having like a whole pool of like randomized things, I agree you can just rotate it and just put two characters each time of this on the standard banner, and you have
Oh,
a
definitely.
50 chance of pulling one of them, or it could be weapons as well. But to me, for the event, the limited time banner for new characters, like let's say you had Shao and Wu Tao on one banner, right?
Hmm.
Not everybody wants Shao, not everybody wants Wu Tao. So to me, let's say if you had like three of these characters, Shao, Wu Tao, and Child.
Hmm.
That means there's no guarantee. Like if you have to get, if you got yes, you guaranteed in getting one of the free, but there's no guarantee
That you'll get
that
the
you
one
will
you want.
get the one you want. So you could be rolling forever and not get the one you want. So it's like to me, it's
At least
still not all that unless you the second role, then you get to choose which one you want. Then to me, that would be better than the way it is right now. But um, like if you have like no chance of choosing like exactly which one you want, like to me, it would still leave people really disappointed because I mean, yes, it's a limited character, but that's not the character you wanted.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At least, in that case, if it's like two characters at most, you know what you're getting. You're not like left up to chance of pulling another Chi Chi or pulling another Mono or something like that. You know you're either gonna get Child or you're gonna get Shao or something. You know you're gonna get those characters. It probably won't be the one you want, but at least you know it's something on the banner itself and not something off banner.
That's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense. I get that.
I yeah,
Um,
I would take
mm,
that, but to me the second role to me like
Yeah,
if you roll again to me they should give
they
you the
should
chance
give
to
you the
choose
character.
exactly what you want
Yeah, I think
because
that's
like
just good design. If you're encouraging your players to, hey, you want this character, these are how the pulls and the rates work. You guaranteed if you pull again, just go ahead and pull again. That's good. That incentivizes the player to pull again, and MiHoYo makes their money. The player gets what they want. That's perfect.
yeah, that's true.
yeah, you're saying that, but at the same time, I mean, I feel like it would. Okay, maybe not.
I'm saying that
But
for
then,
like
then like
your
okay,
your
no.
scenario, if you get to choose your character, that's what I'm saying it
Hmm.
for. Because that works fine, but I doubt MiHoYo would like do that.
Yeah, because it would kind of force them to release more than one new character at
Yeah,
the same time.
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was, it
Yeah,
would. I can see that working perfect for the standard banner, but for the event banner,
yeah,
they would have to release a lot more characters. Um, and then that's a whole nother plan project for them. That's more work for them.
They
yeah.
could, because what they do now is, I think each patch cycle they release two limited manners, right? So they could just make one long banner for the entire patch cycle.
That's true, and it would give people a longer
Time.
time to save for that
Yeah,
particular character.
That is true.
and you know what? You in that time you'd probably reach PT twice and pull both characters if you want, or pull one and then if you have to choose the other one.
Yeah,
I
unless if
think
you want a
yeah,
coordination, that would work well.
that too.
That would work well.
Yeah. The only thing is like you see like for dry patches like between like maybe let's just say 1.3, 1.4, and these kind
Mhm.
of things. I feel like
Yeah, yeah.
characters were what was actually holding people during these patches that
I agree.
had a lot of filler
I
content.
agree.
So
That's when a lot of
maybe,
people drop the game too, like me.
yeah. So maybe like if they only had one for the entire patch, maybe it would have been even worse for Genshin. I don't
I remember these patches, you know.
know.
I remember these patches. I remember these
uh,
patches.
you see, Mihoyo wants your money, not your ideas.
That's true.
True, that is true.
But yeah, yeah. But to be honest, I will like even though they have a lot of work to do, in terms of like getting to where we want them to be. I find like they're one of the companies that listen to the users the most in terms of gacha.
I think so. Yeah, definitely. They
Yeah,
are.
maybe sometimes a little too much at times.
I think there may be instances where when they take player feedback,
Yeah,
they don't take it for the stuff they don't want to change per se.
yeah,
Like when it came to the teapot, right? They took all the feedback for the teapot. They made all the great changes to the teapot. You
Yeah.
don't have to keep like exiting and talking to the thing to change your different menu options again. Which whoever designed that, I don't know why you would make it that way in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I can't really comment on that. I haven't done the teapot yet.
Still, bro, you're missing out on all the free primos.
Man, I was there thinking in my head, I wonder if Inazuma will reach maybe for the teapot.
Ah, boy.
This guy is
No,
waiting
that,
for 2.0 to do the teapot.
but even the update they made to the teapot with the menu, I I feel like they should they could apply that to different things in the game. For example, the what you call it,
Mhm.
the armory, the forgery place. The guy,
Yeah.
that guy, he not doing that. He's the same old. Once you exit, you exiting the
You
entire
have
thing,
to
and you
go
have to go
back.
back and talk to
Yeah.
him. The same thing for the adventure rank girl.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
she does the same thing. So why they come and apply that to something that just came there, the teapot, and they have other aspects of the game where they could apply it to. To me, why not just build a thing like that in the first place?
I think it's because the teapot was what the players were most vocal about. Because for the I guess for the other NPCs, you could just click out. You just click once and you're out. But for the teapot, it has an entire dialogue that you have to go through each time.
Yeah, I guess it was worse for sure. But then,
At least that's what I think it is. But yeah,
yeah, it's worse. It's worse than the NPCs in the game. It's worse. It's more work, I suppose.
it's a lot more work.
Yeah, so by the way, as we're on the teapot, what do y'all think about the new event? You're like playing volleyball, or netball, whichever what they call it.
It's alright. It's I mean it's just do it for the primos for me.
Yeah, likewise. Do it. I already capped the shop. There's nothing else I need in the shop.
Oh, you
I know
you
that.
cap it already? Oh,
I
you're
think
ahead of me, boy.
Yeah, me
the
too.
only
Wait,
thing that's left in the shop for me is the banner, the name card
yes.
thing.
Yo, me too.
Yeah, I was actually yeah. I had a good bit of this gas thing, and I almost did something stupid and went and buy the banner first. I was like, why would you do that?
Did they release the new one today?
Yeah.
No,
No, it's tomorrow,
Oh,
right?
oh
It's
yeah, yeah.
every
Tomorrow, sure. For
every
it's
sure.
two
tomorrow the
days.
full one coming out.
All right, cool. I wonder like what would the rewards be though? I didn't check out the rewards for today.
It should be more primos, I guess.
No, well, yeah,
No.
well,
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it
Cause
has to
they
be more.
usually have like a limit to reach. Like if you get two
that's true.
thousand, you get more primos, whatever. I'm counting on
Yeah, each
that.
one of them giving you like 60 primos, and then the gas thing. So it's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
giving just 60 primos. But
probably.
then and then
And then
enough gas for you to buy the name card
that's it for this
for that
event.
event. That's
There's nothing else in the archipelago. It's going to disappear, guys. Don't get too attached.
wait. They
Yeah,
have another event coming after that, right?
In the
yeah, I think so.
archipelago?
Yeah, or anywhere for that matter, because
Cause
I'm thinking.
remember, um, I would think they should have an event for the whole tournament kind of thing that Kazu was supposed to enter. I'm just thinking that in my head. I'm not sure.
They could have done
The,
that, but it was kind of it was lackluster in the story.
Well,
yeah,
I
it
haven't done the
wasn't.
story, so
I
Yo,
was expecting a
stop
lot
broken
more.
plates.
I was expecting a lot more.
hey, Rocky, I think you have a fan in the chat. In the chat.
I see that. Asmongold in Final Fantasy 14. Uh, my thoughts on it, it's great, I guess. I guess. But we kind of had to talk about like Genshin stuff.
Yeah. I think. Chavez said about the option in the teapot.
Mhm.
He mentioned he said because he thinks there's more options
Yeah,
for
there's a lot more
Yeah,
options,
brushes to
and it's like
select.
each option has like a dialogue that you have to go through each time.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So have you completed the what they call that the vagabond event?
I define completed.
Did you get all the primos and you just left it alone, or did you
I
actually
got
play the shop?
I think my max points right now is like 23K.
Uh, like that's together or that's per
Yeah, that's all together
yeah
because I just did it for the important items,
yeah
and then oh, I'm at 24K. I could bring it up to 25, but I
mm,
don't think it's worth it in the end. I don't want to get so frustrated on that because it's worse than the last one.
yeah
I'll just be quite frank. It's worse than the last one. I know a lot of people were asking for more difficult content in the game,
yeah
but there's some of this stuff you don't you don't you don't do. Like, imagine if a player is just completely free to play, and you have all the free to play characters, which some of them aren't even part of the event. You have what free to play characters are on the event, right? That get the buffs. Diona and
mm,
Fischl. And that's
yeah.
if you were around for those events to get
That's
those
true.
characters. So it's a bit, it's a bit unfair in that aspect
Yeah.
because you literally hard gatekeeping characters from, I mean, players from progressing in this event. You hard gatekeeping them.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's almost like they need the help.
Oh, somebody
Sharp.
said
It's not
the
for
higher
them.
levels are for the peasants. But I mean,
Yeah,
like
I
it's
guess. But put
it.
the cosmetic rewards for the higher levels. Don't leave all the mora and the good stuff for the higher levels. Put like cosmetic shit because then you're just making the game pay to win,
Yeah,
which
but like
to be
the
fair, yes.
primos are the most valuable stuff there, and they put it for anybody
True,
to be
easy.
able to get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
easy to
true,
get.
true.
That's true, and that's a good thing. That's a really
That's
good
one thing
thing.
I have to commend Genshin for as well.
yeah,
Because a lot of other gacha games they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't put the like the
yeah,
premium currency as the lower ranked
yeah.
reward.
I was really happy when I saw it. I can't remember which patch they started doing that in, but they've been consistent in putting it at the lowest possible level. So I have to commend them on that. That's a good job from them.
Yep.
Um, but I myself, I'm on two different levels. For my old account, I am just running it on like easy for everything, just for the primos. On my current account, I'm trying to get all the points, but I'm not there yet.
Yeah, because
Well,
I
I
was
Uh,
trying it out again today. Now
yeah,
that I know like all the boss patterns and stuff, but it still has this level of unfair difficulty to it, especially the two what's it called again? The Kenku things, the samurai.
the samurai.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like
they're
to be quite
challenging.
honest, they
They're
they're
challenging.
beyond challenging. They're just unfair.
Yeah, they.
yeah. Like especially the last level with all three of them. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. How
But then they give you ample time, though. I
they
find at
do,
least
they do.
they give
Yeah,
you ample time. I must say, like the time limit on it, I think is enough. At least maybe if you playing it with somebody, like let's say you were to die or something, you could always revive, and you'll still have enough time to play it. Um, So yeah, I feel like the last one they give you a lot of time, like almost 15 minutes, I think.
Oh,
Um, yeah, for if you choose like the more time, I think you get
yeah.
like 15 minutes or something. So
By the way, if anybody wants to come and help me clear that event, just put it out
I'll help you,
there.
man. I'll help you. I cleared it already, so I'll
All
help you.
right.
I'll help you all.
Nice, nice, nice.
I got like
The, the
31 or something thousand.
the funny thing is, um, the funny thing is for the I call it the volleyball event. I actually have more points on my old account than my main account.
Really?
Yeah. And by the way, you know you can pair up with people on there, right? So like
Yeah, yeah. It's
you
co-op.
can just do matching and stuff, or you can just do co-op with your friends.
How does that work? Both of you hit the ball like at the same time, like in the little ring.
Well,
It's one at a time,
there are so
I
many
think.
there are so many balls being sprayed. Pause. So it's like there's enough balls to be like for both people to hit.
There's enough balls for everyone.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
yeah. I find it strange why they did it that way though, because it comes off as you're both working together, but at the end screen it shows your individual points. So there's that level of competitiveness to it.
Yeah,
So ultimately, what's the point of doing it in co-op though? Because
because
you're actually better off doing it on your own.
you find to
Yeah,
me co-op feels
oh,
like you like the person actually helping you get the ones you miss.
if you have a good player, I guess.
Yeah, cause like actually, I remember I was doing it and a guy was carrying me, so that was that was working out well for me.
You see, that's the thing. It's been the opposite for me. I've been the one carrying people. Like when you see you have like 30 something perfect returns, and then the person has like two. It's messed up.
Although it's like sometimes when the person in front does get like the it's easier to get like the to hit the balls. Like I find I don't know for y'all, but to me the second day event
Mhm.
is easier than the first day
It
event.
is. I think so.
Yeah.
I got the way more points on the second day.
Yeah, me
yeah,
too.
yeah, me too. Yeah. But
Someone says the point of the co-op is you get more points. But what I'm saying is like it's always gonna end up being one person carrying the other person.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, because like most times I played with somebody. One person usually has the majority of the points, whether that's whether that's to lack of skill or just the position on the field. I'm not sure.
I think it's just either a lack of skill or probably not knowing how to properly send the balls back and stuff.
Yeah,
Because
and I'm wondering if it's like the same level of difficulty on mobile compared to PC and PlayStation. Like in terms of aiming, estimating, hitting the things on
that
time and
is
whatnot.
true. Well, I have a mobile bias, mobile players.
Hey, stop hating on mobile players.
Mobile players right now that you guys aren't important. So,
I think
You
well,
know, we have a good a good variety here because we have a mobile player, PC player, and a PlayStation player.
yeah, man,
yeah, that's true.
everyone is represented.
Yeah. Wow, somebody said they did free five today.
Alone?
I know,
What?
right?
I didn't
That's
reach all
all for true.
That's it?
that.
On the second event, the second
That's
day. I
all?
mean,
How much did y'all get?
I got
Hang
like
on.
4K something. Let me
Yeah,
check.
I got like over 4K.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Moving on. Moving on.
Yeah, I got over 4K as well.
Yeah, 4580. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, at least it's not 5K Primo Gems. Yes, represent. Mobile is hard. Mobile is hard.
Yeah, everything on mobile harder. I must admit it.
I guess. I guess. I'm actually
Uh,
interested in probably when I get a new phone, I'll download the game and play mobile for a while
yeah,
just to
just
see how
to
it
see
is.
how it is. Yeah. Well, yeah, you get to see the difficulty. Somewhat, I remember somebody was saying, "RIP to mobile users who has to use Ganyu."
Oh, that's true.
Boy. Yeah.
Because both sucks on mobile.
Yeah.
Um,
Although I think they did a little stuff to help with people who use Bose, but I'm not sure how much that helped. Yeah. So now moving on to the future reports. Assumption times. So apparently it's going around the rumor mill that we might only be getting two of the Inazuma Islands in the first patch.
I wouldn't be
Uh,
surprised.
yes, I wouldn't be surprised either because of the whole trying to downsize um, the game. What's your perspective on that?
So
Um.
it makes sense
Okay.
in because um, if you look at it, when the game first came out, all we had was Mondstadt, and we only had like what half of Mondstadt, and then
Yeah.
after you reach a certain rank, after I think it was also after the first patch, you got to go to Leeway, and then much later we unlocked the rest of Mondstadt, which is Dragon Spine. So it would make sense from like history that they only release part of Inazuma, and then later on when they downsize everything, when they compress everything for the mobile players, because you guys only matter to me, Julio. Then they would release the remaining islands or the rest of the area. I'm curious because I've seen the speculated map. I'm
Oh, you've
curious
seen
to
it.
see how they fit that on the map. Are we gonna be able to zoom out way more than we are now? Because the map
Oh, that's
for
interesting.
uh, the size it is currently, you can only zoom out so much. You still have to scroll all the way around.
Yeah, that's
What I'm thinking is they might do like the islands have it on a totally
yes.
different screen.
That's what I was thinking as well. I was just about to say that. Yeah, they'll do it like archipelago, maybe like on the teapot, able to like turn it to another screen and just teleport to it. Because
Th-
in the story, you notice they said,
Mhm.
I don't want to spoil the story, but they kept mentioning about it's being a long trip, like a treacherous trip, you know. So it obviously would be a far away from Leeway. So I'm guessing either you can zoom out extremely far, or they just put another screen and make it simple.
That would make sense. Because then what they could do is that I guess for the mobile players, they could pack and unpack the assets you would need. You just probably have to go through a longer loading screen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. So I see somebody in the comments mentioned Sharamush supremacy. I wonder why everybody. Well, I can't say everybody, but a lot of people are so hyped for Sharamush. I never really got the hype behind him so much. Is it
I
because of the
guess
big hat? I don't
because it's Scaramouche.
know.
Uh,
does
it's
just
probably
does
because I guess he's speculated to be a catalyst electro. Well, he is going to be electro. I think they showed his vision in the official
yeah.
thing, the official event. But also that he's Fatui. There's that. Everybody likes Child, so I suppose it's that. And then there's the weebs who just like how he looks. They want him as a husband, like General Hicks.
I don't know. To me, is it me or am I alone? But to me, um, catalyst users, I don't know. I'm not a fan of catalyst
Oh
users.
man, I love Cowboys users,
I
man.
wasn't. I wasn't before, but then Ning Wong
Yeah,
changed me. Ning Wong changed me.
exactly. Ones like Ning Wang and
Yan
Yan
Fei.
Fei that do the massive DPS like that. Oh, definitely. Even Fischl too, because Fischl's a really good Cowboys user.
No, she's officially both.
I mean, why did I say Fischl? I meant Sucrose. Sorry.
Mm. I only as they buffed EM. That's the only time I started using sucrose, and now I actually find sucrose not bad. But like I was avoiding sucrose, I didn't like sucrose at all. So I have to admit that like I was a sucrose hater. You, I was a big sucrose hater
I
before.
remember that.
So I
Bro,
mean,
I wasn't. Even after I got Venti, I was like, nah, Sucrose is big. Sucrose got that, make clap. Here's my whirlwind.
yeah, the CC was what that did it for me for sucrose. The alt, yeah. Um, but somebody
Um,
said like the way he was introduced and stuff, and
that's
like
true.
yeah, that's true. Like he was like they just had him as like this like yeah
I think
he's
that
like
that's just
an
part of
OP
it.
character.
I think that's just part of it because
Mm,
I mean Signora. Nobody's
yeah,
excited for Signora. She
I think some
basically
people
busted
are
Venti.
see some people are I know some part of the community like they waiting for Senora. I think she would be an interesting person to get. I don't know. Because I'm hearing rumors saying maybe next year for her. I'm hearing rumors saying she might be one of these Inazuma bosses, like child. I don't know. There's
Like
different speculations going around, but I'm thinking after we have like Ganyu
mhm.
and Ayaka coming out, like will another cryo user be? I mean, Miyoyo, I guess, will find a way to make her special. So
We'll
I
probably. I
yeah.
think she's. I'm gonna speculate that she's also a Catalyst user, and they're probably
Mm.
gonna bring her out together with I forgot the name of the hydro place.
Shez Naya, whatever.
Isn't Sneznaya the cryo area?
Oh yeah, that's the cryo. That yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
she's probably gonna be released way later, like reintroduced into the story way later when that portion of the map gets released. Because she's also one of the heads of the Fatui, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the top level
Right.
ninjas.
So like for the entire overarching story, it would make sense to like release it's 7 characters or is it 11? I forget. Release them spread across like your different patch cycles, not just drop everybody one time.
Yeah, and as we're on the Fatui and whatnot, there are rumors that what is his name? What's the guy's name again? That Sharmush.
Hmm.
There are rumors that he is the brother to the Electro Archon.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, hey, that's interesting. That's
So
and
he's
interesting.
he's also super old.
and there are also more interesting rumors saying that the Electro Archon might have a dual personality in terms that she can be a dual weapon wielder, like have a sword and a polearm.
That would be busted. That's
Boy,
busted.
yo,
And she might be able to switch between support and DPS, something like
Oh,
yo, that's a
that.
Ganyu.
that's
Yo,
actually I don't know if you've seen the other leaks of characters, but there's actually a dual character.
Oh
It's
yes, like
twins.
Yeah, the twins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the twins, and then as you do their attacks, they switch places and do different attacks and things like that. But they both use the same weapon.
Oh, I heard a rumor that these twins, one uses hydro, one uses cryo, so there'll be like a perma freeze in one.
That's busted. That is
Yo,
Yeah.
that's so. But they
But
are 4-star, right?
mhm. No, I don't think
I
so.
don't think they will
I
release
don't think
these guys
something
as
like
a
that
five.
would not be a 4 star.
Yeah, that's too way too good to be true.
All right. But
Yeah,
Because
because
Val, man,
like
Val.
the speculation I saw is that there's also a character like this in Honkai Mihoyo's other game where the part of the character was released completely free, but to get the other part, like you could play them as an individual character, and if
yeah.
you roll the other character, then you get that sort of combo going on.
Uh,
That I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at it again.
That's interesting.
yeah. Yeah. So
But
my plan is as soon as I pull for Ayaka, next in sight is the Akon. Hopefully I'll win the 50-50 this time.
oh man, I'm not looking forward to these next couple banners. I'm looking forward to it, but I know I'm gonna get screwed over because
Why?
Me
I'm
too.
I'll have
like
to find something. You have these kind of things to ward off. I have to find something to ward off zombies because I cannot get another chichi in.
Ah, boy. I think I will pause. Take a pause in summoning for a while. The disappointment I got with Kazuha there today. Uh, I don't know. I'm not feeling. I wonder 4 stars in the Yoimiya
I know
banner,
that feeling, you.
but then besides that, I don't know if I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll wait. I'll wait to see. I'll wait to see. But for
like
now, I'm just looking at Bal. I'm just looking at Bal, waiting
see that's the
Yeah,
for.
thing. I want to roll for Yomiya, right? Because Habana is also really good. The new 4 star is going to be on Habana, and then
yeah,
the characters on Habana, Yanfei is going to be on Habana and Ningwa, right? Or is it going
yeah.
to be? Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Those are
Yanfei
all
Ning Wong and the new 4 star.
And
those are all
and
characters I like.
Sonic.
Those are all characters that I want.
Yeah, that's a really good banner. Yeah.
And then I know Bal is going to be right after. So right now I'm on like 30 wishes on the Kazuha banner.
Yeah.
And I have another banner after that before I get Yomiya. And then Bal's banner is probably going to be right after that again. Unless I hope they do a rerun before that.
I'm
And
hoping
then
that too.
and
I
after
really
they
hope they
do a
don't
rerun.
release Bal the same time, like as soon as the new patch, the 2.1 patch comes out. I hope they release like on the second.
Yeah, like later
This,
on
yeah.
or deeper into it. Like
And I'm thinking they might do like maybe they might release it later to get closer to the Genshin anniversary date. Maybe you never know.
maybe. Because I think everyone's speculating that they're waiting on before they release Inazuma, so they could have this big event during that time to celebrate the anniversary. But I doubt they'd wait that long before releasing Inazuma. There's only so many things they could do to keep players occupied before then.
I know, right? Nah, Inazuma have to come next. Do you see that introduction to Inazuma right now? That's
The,
a big introduction right there,
Like, true,
because you're supposed to
the,
pretty much go there next with Bedu and Kazuha.
that is
So
true.
yeah, so they literally build up the story for it already. So it have to come. If they put something in between, they'll
I
probably be
feel
on the way.
when did Genshin come out? September what?
I think, let me just pull that up.
September 28th.
Yeah, September 28th.
28th. So I'm just trying to do a rough estimation there. We're in July. So Ayaka will come out around the 21st
They
or
have they
21st, I
have
think.
like a month. It's like a month because this month July and then August and then September is right after.
So if Ayaka comes out on the 21st and then you calculate 21 days from that, then we're running into August. Then you check another 21 days for Yomi Banner. It makes sense that to me, Bal could come out for the anniversary.
Okay,
If she could.
Uh,
that'll be a good thing, you know.
am I gonna have to open my wallet for Bao?
But like
Cause
if I'm guessing for the anniversary we're going to get a lot of free primos. So
Yeah,
I,
that's why I
true,
say it'll be good.
true.
That'll be a good
yeah.
time. Everybody getting ball.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, he just disappeared there.
Who disappear?
Oh me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I,
So
I was saying,
what were you saying?
I was saying like they just have a habit of giving players 60 primos for an event and ending it like that.
Although for the 1.4 we got a lot of primo gems.
But I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, that's true. That I keep forgetting that too.
I
Um,
quit the game temporarily.
well, yeah, man. So we're looking forward to there. A lot of good things coming um in the future of Genshin. For now, oh, there are some other rumors. I remember somebody in the chat was saying they'll finish the islands in 2 days. I don't think it will be that easy. I think MiHoYo will do things to try and slow you down as much as possible. I think there's supposed to be like a tree, something like what we have in Dragon Spine. I think you can only reach up to a certain level within that patch. Also, there are things that are going to be. I think the overworld will be more difficult with harder terrain, like places you can get status things like maybe poisoned or electrocuted or something like that. There's rumors going about that, so I don't think it will be just an easy walk in the park. I think things are about to turn up.
That would be pretty good because at least then you'd have to have things to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully, not everything requires you to spend your resin.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Although I'm not. Well,
Actually,
I guess I'm in the minority of
mhm,
players that not even burdened with looking for things to do because I mean I have so many things to do. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm in a minority, I guess.
I have things to do. It's just that I don't have enough resin.
I know, right? That's the
Yeah,
main
it's
thing.
like I have so many like
Mhm.
characters I want to build, artifacts I want to level up and stuff like that. But like the resin gate is crazy.
Yep, yep. So with
Yeah.
the new patch though, just like they did with like Dragon Spine's patch, I think they'll increase the resin cap as well. Because
I'm hoping.
that's how all gachas do it. Like new stuff comes out, your energy cap increase.
You think so? Because
Yeah,
to me, they just kind of technically increase the racing gap with by reducing the boss
But
resin thing recently.
then that's once a week, you know. So when you really look at it,
it's once a week per boss too.
yeah, once a week. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's not a major thing. If you tell me
Well,
you bring down like artifact domains or domains in general to like 10, then that's something.
you
Then
know,
then that's something.
something else that I was thinking about is you know how these other gachas give you tickets to skip dungeons and stuff, but you still get the reward. Like you don't have to
Oh,
go in and fight it.
I don't think Genshin will do that.
Yeah, they might though. They might make it into
Like
this.
to me, that's more of these like auto kind of
Mhm.
kind of gacha games. Like
Auto
it's
rush.
like
These auto battle things, yeah.
yeah, just press auto and make the game work for you. Like to me, it's like it makes it easier on mobile users, but at the same time, it kills the fun of it.
Yeah, you're not actually doing it yourself. It's
It's
I
just
don't know.
the
Yeah,
the AI doing it for you.
yeah,
And I think Genshin was like the perfect game to like help remove these kind of things. Although people still being lazy and making these kind of games, but I feel like there are some beautiful games like with so much potential, and like the auto thing was just killing it. It was just like after a while you was just getting tired of it because I mean you just rerunning the same thing over and over again. You're not doing any work. They have no skill in that involved in that. It was just
True,
like you just like a manager. You're not the actual player.
true, true, very true. But I see
Yeah.
that eventually, though, because eventually all gacha games are that. So they might, or at least they might implement something to make farming quicker for players when they get to that point. Probably like 3.0 or something, like
Yeah.
several patches later.
Mm,
But we'll see.
yeah.
I
Looks
wouldn't.
like
Go ahead.
we have some Barbara fans there. uh, somebody said
Ew,
Barbara the
Barbara.
dog.
Who plays Barbara?
I guess they gave her costume was for a reason. Running DPS Barbara.
I actually have it in my team now.
Nice.
Trying to get a
uh,
friendship up. Yeah, just for friendship.
Just drop her in your
Just
teapot.
that bringing up friendship as well.
Yeah, if they have like they have a good set for them, it brings it up faster as well.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I haven't. Teapot. Teapot. I don't know about teapot. Like I doing stuff. I go there every day to buy the thing in the realm depot. The
Hmm.
thing to like make your crafting go instant. But then that's it. And I come there to buy like I do the stuff I need to do in there just for the battle pass. And I've completed the battle pass now, so I don't need to go back there.
True. I think I do it daily just because I want the currency, and then that's it. I don't even decorate it anymore.
one day, I'll open shop. I'll start selling coffee in there. I see, Charles, what I just built Beto to 80 and actually completed Spiral Beast using Electro Charge team with Beto.
Oh
All
yeah,
supports had
yeah.
basically plus 5 artifacts, not max stars. Though was man, Chavez, you have to give me that team, man. I need to see a team. I've been
Are you
I've been
alright?
I've been saying each time I've been saying I have to build Beto, but something else comes up. I will make time for Beto because if I don't do it before Ayaka comes out, it's over. So I will put Beto in my. I was going to focus on um triple crown in Zhao, but I'll just leave that alone for now.
I think I might actually triple crown Beidou.
Wow,
I
a
mean,
four star.
I have her at
I
C6.
I
I
need a
have
I need a
the
bomb drop.
I have the perfect weapon for her, Skyward Pride. Of course,
Oh,
man.
I asked I would pride as well.
I might just C6 Beidou because
Yo,
she's really good DPS.
yeah,
I
she's good.
I have a feeling if the let me say the assumed banner for Ayaka comes out in terms of the 4 stars, I will definitely have a C6 Bedu in that because I already have Bedu C5. So
Oh,
if she's on that banner, that's going to be definitely C6 for me. And I
the
told
characters I
myself,
want C6 and again them.
yeah, me too. Like Water Boy, what's his name?
Zinch.
True.
Jinchu. I ordered the
Yeah, it's
C6
been a
Jinchu.
while since I've seen him on a banner. They should bring it back.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like to me, like the assumed banner, I don't like that banner for the 4 stars. to me they should release Shinchu with Ayaka because that's a perfect 4-star character for Ayaka. That's
It is
ultimate perma freeze one time.
definitely like
Yeah,
he's a comp in almost every melt and freeze comp. I mean vaporize
Yeah,
and freeze comp.
yeah,
He's a good character. Plus he buffs your DPS, so he's just a generally good character.
yeah.
yeah.
So it's Irish like let me see who would I put on that. Shinchu. Once Shinchu is on there, I don't care. That would be a better banner for me. The people I'm seeing rumored to be on there, which would be let me just have a look. Beidou, Chong, and Zhengling. I don't really feeling
They
that.
could move Jiangling for Xingqiu.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're trying to do melt, but
I
I don't
guess,
know,
yeah.
man. I already have a, I
I don't
already
see
have,
why Beidou is there though. Beidou was on the Zhongli banner. And that was like what 2 banners ago.
yeah.
I don't know why they have her there again.
I really thought they would have put Beidou on Kazua's banner because of the whole story and whatever.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
that makes
That would make
sense.
sense.
Yeah, but
Like
I don't
if
know what Mio
they
is
could
doing.
probably just remove her and put Xing Chu and it works out.
They could have put Beidou instead of Razor. I don't know why they didn't do that.
I know.
Like,
If they did that, yo, and I got C6 Bedu instead, boy, the game hates me right now.
It do
yes.
be like that.
So
I'm not
we're
even
on.
going to use that. Sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. Say what you're saying.
I was saying I'm not even going to use that C6 Razor. I'm not going to use him. I'm
That's a
dead
crime,
serious.
man. That's a
I
crime.
know, but I'm Eula,
He has Eula, that's true.
And he
and
has and he has coaching.
exactly. I'm not going to use Razor. That's why I was disappointed. But yeah, move on. Move on.
yeah.
Disappointed.
So, since we've already hit the hour mark, I think we should start delving into the whole Genshin drama for the community. So,
Oh
uh,
man,
let
I got a lot to say about that.
let's just start with you, Rocky D, because you were the person who told us about what was going on. So,
Okay,
yeah, start it off first.
so here's how I came across this entire thing. So I noticed that so for anyone who doesn't know, this is between Enviosity, the his entire mark to fame in Genshin is that he's completely free to play, despite being a MiHoYo partner. He free to play. He's using free to play characters, makes some great content. You should check it out. And Tectone, who I'm sure everyone knows is the Genshin guy. Both of these people are like massive creators, right? So I noticed that Tectone uploaded a video after he just recently uploaded a video about drama. He's uploading another one about drama where he's upset that everyone is basically attacking him and blaming him for something that's not in his control and saying that he's deliberately excluding Enviosity from his content because he doesn't like Enviosity. So I dug into this and turns out that Enviosity was saying that Tectone hates him. He doesn't know why Tectone hates him, and then it goes way further than that, apparently. So these two guys had a couple streams where they spoke about it. They spoke about it separately. They gave their sides of the story. Uh, Ultimately, like TLDR, before I actually get into details, it just seems like a massive misunderstanding that just blew up because their respective fan bases were just being extremely toxic towards them.
Yeah.
So it looks like they didn't mean to, you know, harm each other per se, but their fans just took shit and flung it at them.
I think that's what like happens like a lot of the times. I mean, with a lot of the beef, with a lot of the beef that's been happening in the
Mhm.
Genshin community, it's a lot. It's been a lot about misunderstanding and individuals their chats are fiercely loyal to them, or people just like drama, and then they just like I feel like their loyalty, they just like to attack each other's chats, and sometimes they go against the will of the person that they feel like they're riding for, and that in turns just cause a lot of drama. And I it's something I've noticed that a lot of Genshin streamers are very sensitive people. So, I mean,
Right.
it's funny that like, I can't say it's funny, but it's just strange to me that like in all the games I watch, well, I guess I haven't been super invested in other games as in Genshin in terms of following the community, and
Mm.
I'm so hard like that. But like that's the first time I'm seeing like
So much drama
free.
in a gaming
Is
community.
that's the third big streamer crying on streaming? Like what is going on here? Like at first was M Tash, then it was what's that guy's name again? That just left. Uh the guy that always complaining about his mental health just left.
Oh, Jinx.
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 And now I would never imagine hearing Envy crying on a stream. I was like, oh my gosh, like yo, this is getting ridiculously out of hand, yo.
Tectone also cried on stream today, but it was for a different reason.
He cried too. Wow, yo, that was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was for something unrelated, but I could see that the pressure was on
Building on
him,
him.
and
Yeah.
then something else happened that just broke him.
Yeah. Wow, that
It's
sucks, man.
it's a sad situation that was just amplified. So I guess I could just go into it. So what
Yeah.
happened? So we know Tectone. Tectone has this abrasive
Nature.
personality, right?
Mm.
He comes off as this, you know, I guess you could say he has this big ego. He's loud. He does this loud voice whenever he's speaking to other content creators while he's making content, things like that. I'm used to people like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm used to speaking with people like that. I could understand where they're coming from when they do certain things. That's me. Enviosity, on the other hand, is a lot. I don't want to. It's not softer, but he's more calm.
Yeah.
He
He's
also
softer too.
suffer.
Yeah.
He's softer. He's softer.
He's more on the M touch side.
I wouldn't say that, but it's more like he has mental health issues. He has anxiety and things like that. He has. I mean, the guy streams with a heart monitor on his stream to see his
Really?
heart rate goes up and things
Wow.
like that. Yep. Yep.
That's crazy.
So he. This is my problem with how Enviosity approached the situation. He showed several snips of things that Tecton was saying that bothered him. He showed a couple snips of DMs, not fully revealing entire conversation that he had with Tecton, probably just to protect what they were saying to keep that under wraps. But he showed a couple things that Tecton was saying, things like, "Hey, whenever whenever you go live, I lose like half my viewers, and if you
Wait, who's the one who loses half of their viewers?
Tecton was telling him that, right?
Oh, okay.
Tecton told him that
Yeah.
basically. I don't see that. To me, that doesn't seem like an attack, right?
Mm,
That doesn't seem like something I should just get upset about. But
Yeah.
Envy saw it as an issue, as in Tectone was just being this overly competitive person. There was another instance where
Mm.
Tectone sent him a Discord DM saying, um, I always wait until you end your stream, or I wish you would see you go live so that I don't go live and take your viewers.
Whoa.
It sounds outrageous out of context, right?
Yeah, but like Tectone is a troll, so I mean, yeah.
So I don't go live and take your viewers, but you stream so long, stuff like that.
Mm.
The way I see, I guess, probably because I'm also kind of business minded, is if you're streaming, I go live and take all that revenue away from you from viewers. If I'm streaming, I don't want you to go live and take all that revenue away from me.
Yeah.
These guys, sometimes they have overlap, but sometimes they stream at wildly different times.
Yeah.
They have erratic streaming schedules, right?
Mm.
So I wouldn't see that as a problem. But Envy saw it as a problem. The problem with that I have with how Envy approached it is, why didn't you tell him that? Why didn't you say, hey, I don't like this competitive nature thing. I don't like when you say this shit. Stop.
Yeah. True.
Why didn't you just tell him that? I don't think he understood like where Tectone was coming from. So he just let that sit on his conscience and let
Yeah.
it affect him. And also other shit like in Tectone's mind, this is something that Tectone needs to work on as well. It's not every content creator you collab with that's your friend. Because
Yeah.
Tectone
True.
was saying, Envy's my friend, this guy's my friend. We come and think, no, it's not every content creator you collab with that's your friend. Because
Mm.
Tectone calls Envy by his first name, and Envy is saying, I never gave him permission to do that. I don't like it when he does that because there is
I don't even know Envy. I
I'm not
don't
gonna.
even know Envy's first name.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
If he's not comfortable with it being out there, I'm not gonna repeat it, right?
Yeah.
Because then Tectone's chat spams Envy's name.
Uh,
Yeah. Whenever whenever Tectone says Envy's first name, his chat spams it. But it's not in like a malicious way. They
yeah.
literally just spam. Let's say his first name is David. They just say
Yeah.
David. And you just see David, and then the chat proceeds to go and send emotes and stuff like it used to.
Yeah.
I can see how that's annoying. Why didn't you reach out and say, hey, don't call me by my first name when you talk on stream?
Yeah.
But again, he just let that sit in. And there's something that Envy also said on that stream that it kind of ticked me off because I don't think understood his position in the situation.
Mm.
He said the same thing that Jinx said when Jinx was
Yeah.
blaming Tectone for, I don't even know what he was blaming Tectone for, which was again another bullshit situation that Tectone didn't need to be a part of.
Yeah.
Envy said, whenever it's the bigger content creator, they're always going to be right. But that is bullshit.
Mm.
The person who's always going to be perceived as right is the person people sympathize with more. And
Yeah.
right now, the only person that's getting any kind of sympathy from the wider community, not just their fan base, is Envy.
Yeah.
The guys have this basically the same numbers across platforms, maybe give or take a couple 10,000. You
Mm.
guys have, and plus you have overlapping audiences.
Yeah.
So by no degree is Tectone so much bigger than you that you could say that, oh, bigger than me, he's always going to be seen as right. Especially when they've tried to cancel Tectone so many times already and
Exactly.
made up lies about him, took clips out of context, took things that he said out of context, and even now they're still doing it. So it's not even it's not that because he's quote unquote a bigger creator than you, he's going to be perceived right. You're going to be perceived as right because you're the one who's the most hurt in situation.
Yeah, and he seems like the one who's more soft and
Yeah,
fragile and stuff.
that wouldn't go so far as to call him fragile, because if he's been holding on to this for like so many months, and then now is when he decided to blow up. So something else, I think Tectone in his video said it all stemmed from he's having a Genshin Impact contest thing, right?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that thing. Yeah, I saw
like
it.
a school contest, test your knowledge about the game and stuff like that. And he didn't invite Enviosity. And he said the reasoning for that is because he knows that being around Enviosity made him uncomfortable
Mm,
because they're just completely different personalities.
yeah.
And the way Tectone approaches a situation, Enviosity would not like that, right?
Mm,
And I would have to agree with that
yeah. Because I heard.
because if
Mm,
mhm,
well,
go
what I
ahead.
was saying is I heard Tectone. I think one of the conversations he was having with Atsu, he was saying that something he got from what Atsu was trying to explain to him was that um and I think you mentioned it earlier before, like he regards a lot of these people as his friends, and the way he relates to some of his friends, like Atsu, for example, they can banter each other a lot
Right,
without feeling any kind of way, but
because they're both big
envy,
trolls.
yeah, but envy wouldn't be able to take that kind of banter, or you would take it in another way, like more serious.
Yeah,
So I guess Tectone didn't realize that. So if he was like bantering him and whatnot, and then all the time you're thinking, yeah, I just giving me jokes and me taking that serious, then like it would. And a
yeah,
lot of these kind of people, they and just like Jinx, they usually hold things in, and then after a while they just blast it out. So sometimes all the time you're thinking everything's fine, but it's not fine. And I think so. It was just like a way, like maybe like tech might just say some kind of thing like a troll, like okay, I'm doing this bigger thing than you or whatnot, and just thinking like it's just friendly competition, just poking
right,
fun, and the other person and the envy is thinking like, um, why is that guy always picking on me and whatnot like
right.
that? So it's like these kind of things, and I remember Tech was bringing that up earlier. He
That's the one big thing that I would have to hold against that tone. Is
yeah
like that was just completely not necessary. You didn't have to put the guy's name in your giveaway,
yeah.
saying having a bigger giveaway than Enviosity. That was just completely uncalled for.
Yeah, well, I guess that was his whole part of trolling thing, but I guess he took it too far. But like one thing I remembered while listening to one of Tech's videos
Mhm.
is like he said like he came into like the started a whole streaming thing, to make friends and whatnot, and to like I guess be part of the community and what assist people, or just play and have fun playing games and whatnot. So I'm guessing he still has part of that in him,
Mhm.
but he has to realize that like yeah, not everybody is on the same level or on the same wavelength as you. Not because you're a Genshin creator or a Genshin content creator means like y'all will be on the same wavelength uh for everything. So yeah, I guess and a lot of these things just stem from miscommunication, and if
Right,
people will just clear in what they will like in the way they will feel in, a lot of these things could have been avoided.
it's
Even
true.
I'm not saying most of it could have been avoided, because people in the chat are troublesome. Regardless of your wishes, they're going to do what they want anyway. But I feel like a lot of it could have been avoided if people were not just in their feelings and just spoke directly to each other, made each other know how they
Right.
feel, and yeah, I think it could have been cleared up like that.
because for envy, I know it seems like I'm one sided in this, but I'm not. The first place I went to when I saw Tecton's video is to go see like Enviosity's side of the story. Right, that's the first
Yeah.
thing I did. Um, but I noticed that he was pulling a lot from his feelings as to what he thought Tectone meant, and not actually trying to clarify or speak onto to what Tectone was doing to him. He
Mm.
wasn't like, "Hey, why do you say that? Why did you do that? I don't like when you do that. That affects
Yeah.
me." Right? It's not even that. So one thing that I noticed that he said triggered him was when he was streaming Hollow Knight,
Hmm.
and Tectone was also streaming Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
So there was a time when Enviosity was streaming Hollow Knight, and then Tectone started streaming a couple minutes after, and Tectone was pissed because he could not beat Hollow Knight. He doesn't know how, and he's like, I don't know who would stream that game. It's a game for children, right?
Mm.
Somehow, the people who followed Enviosity, who were in Tectone's chat, took that back to
Yeah.
Enviosity,
Mm.
saying, "Hey, Tectone is making fun of you for playing Hollow Knight," when that's
Mm.
not what he said at all.
Yeah.
And rather than going
Confronting
to
Tecton.
confronting Tectone, finding out what the hell was going on, he
Yeah.
just held on to that.
And that's the thing. Like you'll always get people like, and it's I guess it's a fun thing for them, but they don't realize it's actually hurting the people that they like to
I think
just
they're
go and
just assholes,
yeah, to just go and cause controversy between two people,
right?
and like it's up to you. You have to, as a streamer, you have to be um I would say you have to be mature enough to, before you take something as somebody would, you would have to go and
Yeah,
do the investigation yourself.
on yourself. Reach out to these people in DMs, talk it out.
Yeah,
Um, this is why, like, one of the streamers I follow is Asmongold, right? Big
yeah,
content creator on Twitch. Everybody knows Asmongold. I like the way that he organizes his chat. Whenever his chat is bullshitting and messing around doing this type of shit,
yeah.
ban, instant ban.
Hmm.
You're not welcome here. You're gonna come into my chat talking shit about another content creator or saying this content creator says this and that. Oh well, that's fine. I'll just talk to them later. If
Hmm.
anybody else continues to talk shit about it, ban them. Full
Yeah,
stop. That's it. That's all it is. Like he doesn't let his. I mean, there are instances where his chat does affect him, but
yeah.
he doesn't let it get to the point where he holds grudges against other people, or breaks down because of it. He just
Hmm.
bans the shit that he doesn't like to see, or rather
Um.
bans the shit that's toxic.
Oh yeah. Now I always I don't know if it's just me. I guess because I mean I'm not that big in it. I don't go that far, but I always feel like sometimes maybe I mean it makes sense to just ban people outright, but I sometimes I
Yeah,
feel like it's a bit harsh sometimes. I don't know. It's
yeah,
like let's say maybe somebody was trolling or not, um and then so like they just got banned, and a lot
mhm.
of the times to get unbanned is a really difficult thing. Like usually they don't even really unban you. So
Yeah. A lot of Twitch streamers actually make that into content. Ban appeals.
oh yeah, that's true. I saw that on I'm Dante's thing
Yeah,
at time. Yeah. I guess it is what it is, yo. I mean, if you're going to, I feel like if you're going to ban somebody, maybe sometimes. I guess depending on like the level of what it is, maybe sometimes you can give a warning before you actually outright
Yeah,
ban. But if it's like extremely bad, then I guess just go with the ban immediately. Yeah.
bruh. So I'm actually looking at the comments under some of the clips where because the beef is I'm hoping it's over because they're saying both sides saying that they're talking it out in DMs,
Yeah.
right? They're finally talking it out in DMs. But the comments I'm seeing is like this was just to get more views. That's bullshit. That's
Yeah.
bullshit. You
I
have
think like
two.
a lot of people always feel like, I mean, of course some people do these things sometimes, but I think like every time um something happens, is like people think it's only for more views or whatever. It's just like there's a podcast I want to do um talking about like um yeah, I really want to do that podcast. But yeah, the podcast is going to be about like people thinking like every like once you're successful, you join the Illuminati. Like
That is a
it's
strange
just like
podcast.
and like the reason why I wanted to do it is because I got it from two different sources on YouTube, and somebody told me that in real life. I'm like, yeah, I know a lot of people like that are celebrities get involved in stuff like that. But it's like once somebody is successful, it's like they're automatically in that. It's like that's not how things work, yo. Like some people actually um work hard and get and do what they need to do to get where they are. Not every time you see something happening, somebody join the Illuminati or
It's true.
successful like that. So yeah,
Like
it's a podcast I wanted to do. So it like that when you said that, that just brought that into my mind.
yeah, but it is like really ridiculous. It's not
Yeah,
just because like for people to actually that's something that just doesn't come to a normal person's mind because these people are already huge, right?
yeah,
These people are already huge on all their platforms. It's not for views. You don't see two grown men older than us, full beard, married, have wives, fucking crying on stream for views like that.
yeah,
That's come on, come on. That's real people. I think they just forget that at the end of the day. That's real people.
yeah. That's true. And the thing is, like I never imagined like just streaming and making content on Genshin would get so much drama, would leave people in tears, would leave people quitting YouTube. Like I never imagined like these things would even like every time I hear these things, like that does just freak me out. Like art like is it really that serious? Like on YouTube platforms and stuff like that. Now,
Mhm.
yeah, I can imagine it getting that serious because I mean, at the end of the day, that's your bread and butter. That's how you live, you survive, and people spreading false information about you can just
Yeah,
damage your whole reputation and
yeah.
your way of making money and whatnot. Um, I get it in that aspect, but like man, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Like I guess it's like the internet is like a double-edged sword. It
Oh,
can make
definitely,
you and it can break you at the same time.
definitely.
So it is what it
I
is.
I will say this though. I've actually seen more Genshin creators come out and blow up on Twitch and on YouTube
Yeah.
than I've seen creators quitting.
Oh well, yeah. That's a good thing. That's a good thing because well, I guess the reason we seen it more because it's a lot of like the big ones that has been happening with.
Yeah, like the
So
first people to start creating content for it are the ones that are.
yeah,
I guess that's a given, especially since the game has had like spouts of like content drought.
yeah.
I
But
think that's a
yeah.
given because Demon and Zeals both well, not Zeals, because he still makes content, but very infrequently for Genshin. He makes
Yeah.
other content now. Demon also makes completely different content. He no longer makes content for Genshin, and their reasoning was that the game just didn't have content. It
Yeah,
just didn't have
as you
much to do.
mentioned Demon, I have to give you my story on Demon. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I was telling you like off stream. It's just like Demon. He was like the guy that like in CBT or Genshin really
yeah,
put me in Genshin. Was giving the guides. I like his his attitude though. Like he was just a cool, calm guy. Going through the stuff. I really liked him as a creator. And so I was running through the whole line of stuff with him, and I guess like being so invested into Genshin, I got into so many other creators that I didn't even notice that he was not posting as frequent as he was. And then I watched a video, then he started explaining like, Genshin is just not doing it for him right now, which was strange because like I was thinking like that was just before a new patch was about to come out that was going to give a lot more stuff. But I guess he was tired of gachas in general,
yeah.
because he said he would just quit all gacha games, not just Genshin. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Um, I know it's like a lot of times when you get into a creator for a particular game, like it's a very strange thing to see them posting other
Quit
games.
the yeah.
Yeah, so like MTash, for example, I remember he was playing another game, not MTash, sorry, Majestic, and everybody's like in the comments like, "Whoa, this is not Genshin," because like he's so known for Genshin. So it's like a lot of times, like you see when you start and you only posting Genshin stuff, and then you just trying and diversify a
Mhm.
bit. It's a hard on your hardcore fans because your most of your core fans are Genshin fans. Um so that's what it was like for me and Demon. Like I didn't really used to watch his other content that much. I usually watched his Genshin content, and then when he said he's not like I thought like because he was covering another gacha game that had to come out that I was saying like that would probably be Genshin's rival.
Mhm.
So I was saying okay, he's quitting Genshin, maybe like he'll be covering that one. But then he just gave up on gacha games, and I can understand why in a way, but
Definitely.
I in a way it's not fair that like you just give up altogether on it. But I get that that's his opinion. That's what if he wants to do that, then that's fine. That's his channel. So I mean he mentioned that he would if you want to leave and you're only here for Genshin, and you can leave. And I was
I agree.
like,
His
yeah,
channel did take a big hit though, but I still
yeah,
watch his stuff because he. Funny enough, the stuff he's making content for now, it's actually stuff that I'm interested in.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so like I was like, you know what? I know I've been watching him from the start, even though maybe I might not be that interested, and especially because I'm a mobile player. I don't have like I'm not
mhm,
running games on PC and PlayStation, so I don't think his content would necessarily be for me.
mhm.
But I, I said, you know what? He's a cool guy. I wouldn't mind watching his content every now and then. But then, like as the stream went on with him, about leaving Genshin and whatnot, like I found like his attitude was just getting so a kind of way toxic for me in terms of like the way he was insulting Genshin and whatnot. It
He's
was
not
just I
wrong.
was like, huh?
He's not wrong though.
Well, like I mean, like it was like I can understand you saying okay, the content drying up, whatever, whatever. I'm going to leave. I'm not doing Genshin. I'm not doing Gacha again. That's fine. I was fine with all that. I was saying okay, do your vibe. I'll still watch your content every now and then. But then after a while, when it was getting like real, like to me disrespectful to Genshin, I was like, Yo, MiHoYo was your bread and butter. Yo, you were thriving in the game. You want to leave the game, just leave the game. You're starting to get real toxic about how you you talking about the game. I was like, the man, and he was just saying, man, and he was just keep on repeating, if you want to leave, just leave. I just unsubscribed it. I was like,
I,
I was like, I mean, you asked for it, you. I was already, I already give you your leeway. I was saying already. I'm going to watch your other content,
I
but
did.
man, you starting to get disrespectful there. I just unsubscribed. I was like, that's it for me.
He probably kept doing it to get like people like you out. I don't know. But yeah, I think if I recall from when I saw his video announcing that it wasn't just that the content was dry. It was also that as a content creator, he did not want to do all the other shit, and he wasn't able to do all the other shit that these content creators are doing now to keep
Yeah.
people interested in watching them. Like he can't just go and wail on the game, right? The dude has
Mm,
a kid to feed and all that stuff, right?
yeah.
That's fair. YouTube doesn't pay the bills unless
Mm,
you have like a million plus subscribers. YouTube alone doesn't pay the bills. Um, he was also saying that the people who make guides and stuff, they also still wail on the game because you need certain pieces to show off. You need to do calculations and all of that, and that's so time consuming. He didn't want to do that.
mm,
So it at the end of the day, it wasn't for him, and I can respect that. That's it. Even regardless of how he approaches talking to the game now,
mm,
but yeah, because
yeah.
he wasn't even a guide creator or anything like that per se. He made a couple guides,
Yeah.
but I think he was one of those who his guides were just I don't want to use the term basic,
Mm,
but they were like they didn't go into any kind of big detail.
yeah.
Like you'd watch a Jinx guide, and he goes into the
Yeah. Yeah.
math of all of this. You'd watch
Jinx.
I think his name was Ziox,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
right?
I watched Ziox too.
Ziox. You watch his guides, and
Yeah.
the dude goes into in depth of every single build that you could make on a character, and then you watch a Demon guide, and it's like just build attack on Sucrose.
Yeah. You sounding like you putting him in the same box with Mtash.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't watch MTash. You see, the thing is, I know about MTash from before
Yeah.
Genshin,
Yeah.
right? I used to watch his Destiny stuff and all these other games, right?
Mm.
So I know about MTash. I know his personality when it comes to these types of games. I knew that he was gonna go on camera and complain about the game is this, the game is that, and quit because he's quit Destiny about 5 times already, and he still
Wow.
goes back.
So he's a notorious quitter.
Yes, he is. Everybody knows that. If you go into the comment section of his first I Quit Genshin video,
Yeah.
right, you will see that in the comment section, his regular viewers were like, "Called it. I saw this coming." All that because that's them tashed, right?
Yeah. Like honestly, you see, when I saw that video, I was like, trust me, I'm betting all I have that
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 he
guy is
comes
going to
back.
come back. There's
Yeah,
no way. There's no way a businessman like Mtash will leave a gold mine like Genshin and not come back. There's no way.
yeah. But yeah, that's MTash. Like everybody in this community knows. But
Yeah.
anyway, but I don't even watch his videos like that anymore. I watched a couple of his Genshin stuff, and I disagreed a lot with it. Come to think of it,
Yeah.
the people who've kept up with Genshin, I think I started watching Jinx and Tuna when they did Monster Hunter stuff, so I knew them
Yeah.
from before Genshin. M Tashed I knew
Genshin.
before Genshin, and then there were only a handful of people that I started watching when Genshin blew up, and I pretty much stopped watching all of them and started watching other people now.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have a lot of new people watching about Genshin
I
stuff.
guess that like such is the way of content creation.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Like, as you said that, I remember the whole drama with M Tasha and Tectone, and well, not just Tectone, but like a lot of the community because they were saying like that M Tash, his guides were very basic. He was giving out wrong information at times. Blah
He
blah blah.
was. He was.
Yeah. So I guess it really got into Mtaj's feelings because I mean I guess he felt attacked and whatnot. But I guess I mean everybody has their own ways of delivering a video. To me, Mtaj, I feel like his character, his charismatic vibe, the way his voice is and stuff. I feel it's appealing to a certain audience,
Mhm.
and sometimes like I don't really go to him for like information purposes. Sometimes I just watch him just because like I'm just okay with his character. He have a little cherry personality. So I I just watch his videos for that sometimes. Like, but like I don't watch him as often as I used to. But um, because like there are guys like Seox, for example, that gives more comprehensive guides and whatnot. But
Yeah.
there are certain people that I just watch, like for like example, Tectone. Tectone doesn't really release information that you would need so much in terms of guides and whatnot, like like often. So I like him more for his personality and
Yeah.
his entertainment and whatnot. So yeah, there are
Just
different guys I watch
entertaining.
for different reasons and whatnot. Like, and I feel like everybody have their own space and things they good at and whatnot. So
True.
I feel like everybody can learn to do what they want to do in the community. Like when you were giving the example about what's his name again, like the last guy we were talking about, Demon.
Demon.
Like each time I say that guy's name, I wonder if that like it just sounds like so close to demon. I was like
I mean, it's
I,
just one letter off. So
yeah. But like I was thinking like there are other things he could have done, but like sometimes um depending on your personality and whatnot, it's like
true.
maybe you might not want to do these other things like that's not
Yeah.
necessarily into your space. So like do what you want to do. Um but yeah, man, I feel I still feel like a community is thriving, even though some big names have left and whatnot. All the best to them and what they want to do after. But yeah, man, just looking forward to new content. Inazuma's on the horizon. We should be getting I'm guessing we should be getting the live stream event to explain what's coming officially
Yeah.
from MiHoYo. I'm
That should be
guessing,
coming up pretty soon.
yeah, I'm guessing Friday this week we should be getting that.
Damn. So soon.
Yeah,
I wasn't thinking so soon, but okay.
yeah, because I mean, if you check, we're already 14 days away from the patch, so
Ah,
Friday,
that's true. That's true.
yeah, Friday shouldn't be too far away, and I think it should start. They should, MiHoYo should do what they need to do to start getting people hyped up for the new patch, give people something to wait on, and start to prepare for or whatnot.
Give me more
So
primos.
yeah. Oh yeah, well yeah, definitely more primos, yeah.
Give me
But
more Mora too.
yeah. But by the way, let me ask you,
Hmm.
do you answer the surveys, or do you just collect like the couple primos they just give you and just not do anything?
Now I answer the surveys. I also tell them to raise the resin cap every single survey. Either raise the resin cap or decrease the recharge rate. 5 minutes recharge rate will not hurt you. It
Yeah,
won't hurt you. People will just be playing your game more. Like, come on. Like, let us farm more. We want to play the game. Let us play the game, yo yo.
yeah. I guess maybe they don't want to um, put too much of a wide gap between those who spend 5 hours on the game daily and those who spend 1 hour on the game. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
But
Maybe they just trying to
that would
slow
that would
things down or
reduce the
whatever.
gap though, because there's still a cap on the number of times you could recharge a day.
Yeah, but it
So
is what it is, man. Yeah, but um, yeah, it was a very interesting episode today. Where I'm seeing we're nearing 2 hours, so I think we'll just round up now. Any final thoughts?
uh TLDR about the drama. Tectone just needs to be careful how he approaches people and
Yeah.
situations, and Envy needs to tell people like when they're fucking around. Solves problems. That's it.
Yeah. I don't know if Koval's still around. Kovista is still around.
He probably fell
Um,
asleep. I'm joking.
yeah,
I think he said he was stepping away. Yeah.
yeah. But I'm glad we had the chat up this time. Happy about that. Happy that we didn't have the malfunction of last episode.
Yeah.
And looking forward to maybe getting our female guest back on maybe next time to get a female's perspective on the whole vibe.
Scaramouche. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was nice. And um by the time we come back for the the next stream, episode 4, hopefully we should have a lot more information. The Mioyo should have updated us by then, and we'll have a lot more to talk about preparing stuff for Inazuma. And I think maybe at least a week or two before. Well, it can't be really 2 weeks because I have to start from now.
Oh
But
yeah,
I have to,
The ban is ending in
yeah,
2 weeks. So
yeah. The banner's ending soon, so anybody who's planning on getting Ayaka, if she's coming out first, whoever you're planning for, better start saving your primo gems and your your purple books so that you can level up your character day one. Although you'll have to start do a lot of farming. I'm guessing a lot of the materials will be from Inazuma, so you can't pre-farm those, but at least you can pre-farm your
yeah,
Mora and your XP books. So yeah, man, I feel like I'm what's like I have 60 wishes saved up. By the time that banner comes around, I should have enough to get a D1. So I know everybody. No, I know I'm the only one looking to summon for Ayaka, but let's see 1 week after she comes out, who's
yeah.
still saying the same thing.
Bro, if she's melee Ganyu, I might, but I'm still looking forward to Yomiya though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like the fact that everybody is interested in different things, so we'll not just have a whole team of the same characters each time. So that should be interesting, man.
Yep, yep.
All right. Well, we're logging out for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. Big up to the people in the comments. Uh, y'all always keep it interesting and fun. And we'll see y'all on next week, Monday. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe and share the video. And we're out of here.
Peace.